All right, we're live. Um, Something major happened here in Denver off of Quebec and Alameda. It's a District 3 vehicle, 1127. This van was involved here. Obviously, the airbags have been deployed on that van, and this truck was involved here. Now, there are a ton of cops here. When I first came in here, I think I counted at least 14. But look at this truck, guys. I think this might have a vehicle based on the light up above, but something major happened here. They got something covered up over there. Trying to get into a position where you guys can hear. Anybody hear me? Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm gonna go on this side and stay on this side. Let me know if it messes up. I'm gonna be watching you guys. I cannot get across. There's too much traffic going across, but there is something major going on here. There's at least 14 police vehicles here. There's a crash. I will zoom in where I can. Okay, thank you. HCO, welcome. Everybody, welcome on in. Got a tip that there was a shit metric ton. People love that saying of cops over here, and there literally are. There's at least 14. I counted at least 14 police vehicles. There is I don't know if you guys saw the two vehicles involved over here, but there's a truck and a van where obviously the airbags have been deployed. I have no idea what's going on here. Obviously, the cops won't give me any information, but I will ask for the incident number if I can find a way to get across this intersection. It's really dangerous. You can see there's cars coming both directions, but if you can look over here, there's a bunch of cops. This is what happens. Just a bunch of cops, but I don't know what these two. Everything I'm saying is speculation. I don't have any insight what's going on here, but there is a couple of vehicles, a truck, a black truck, and a van that have been involved in some sort of accident there, but it seems peripheral to what's going on inside the cemetery here. So this is what we got here. And I cross this intersection because I know for a fact they'll give me a jaywalking ticket for impeding traffic. So I'm gonna wait till I'm completely in the clear if I can get across. And I will try going in there because it is open. So I really don't know what's going on here or anything. All I know is that there's been a crash and there's something going on inside this cemetery here. I don't know if somebody fled into the cemetery and that's what's going on. That's just obviously speculation, but there you go. Standing Tall, welcome. Anya, Ellie, Blue Unicorn, Bernie, Big Chief, Matthew the King. Do I need help crossing the street? Well, what do you think, Ellie? Help? There's no beg. I avoid that. Now, I could risk going all the way to the corner there, catching a light and going across, but the problem with that, I know I have signal here, so I can talk to you guys. It's choppy signal, so buffering again. Oh man. Okay. Is it still buffering, or can you guys hear me? Okay, sorry guys. It's gonna be touch and go. The signal is not great here, but this is about the best spot here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this. Okay, so we're back. Are we back or are we still buffering? Are we buffering again? I'm gonna try to get into a position where you guys can see it. I don't know what's going on here. We still buffering? Okay. Sorry guys, it's gonna be hit or miss. This is not the best spot. I'm gonna try to cross. Maybe I get better reception over there, but it's really iffy on getting across here. So let me see if I can cross safely. Okay, let's go here. I'm gonna cross here. Okay, here we go. I'm safely on the other side, guys. Are you guys there? Can you hear me? I'm on the other side now. K-Dot, nice to have you in here. Give me a 5x5, anybody, if we're still going. Okay, we're good here. Okay, I don't know if they're considering this they got somebody in custody here. Hold on. Okay, they currently have somebody in custody. Let me get that vehicle number. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. If it gets choppy, let me know. I'll go back to where I was. We got vehicle 44009 and vehicle 8122 is the vehicle that this guy in custody here. So yeah, this is about as close as I'm gonna get, guys. I don't trust the cops here. So, but they do have a gentleman in a red flannel shirt that they just put in that vehicle. Still 5x5. Okay, thank you. So there we go. There's an unmarked police vehicle right here. Let's get that. It's a Romeo Alpha 98 on that one. So they had an unmarked vehicle here. There's a lot of activity going on, at least 14 vehicles that I counted here. So maybe my presence got them to finally decide to move. But there is a, sorry guys, I'm a little out of breath. I just ate lunch, or like a lunch, dinner, but there is a black truck that was involved in an accident over there, and a white van over there. I'm missing that gentleman in that car there. Tried to flee the scene, maybe. They have him in custody there in that vehicle. You guys saw me zoom in on that happening. They had him in handcuffs. They put him in the back of that vehicle. 8022, I believe, is that vehicle number, and they'll quickly jettison him off to jail for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm gonna try as soon as it clears out a little bit to get an incident number, like I always do. Looks like they no longer need the ambulance, so it looked like that guy was standing and really nothing wrong with him. 8122 is the number of that, not 8022. 8122 is the number of the vehicle with the guy that was put in handcuffs. There's a lot of activity up there. So I don't know what really is going on here, to be honest with you all. But this is something more than a normal crash. You know what I mean? So there you go. Ludo, nice to see you. Everybody I missed, Standing Tall. HCO, George Daly. Leslie Jean is in here. Welcome. Cinderelli, Tony. How are you from NYC? Thanks for putting those vehicle numbers down, Ellie. Those are the only ones I can see right now. 4409, there's an unmarked vehicle there. There's a bunch of unmarked vehicles that are here too. So this leads me to believe that there's something other than a crash here. And they're quickly, the ambulance decided to go more that way. Yeah, and go over by the truck. I don't know if there's someone else there. I'm trying to get a good look. You guys can't quite see. I'll try to zoom in. Thanks, Standing Tall. Appreciate it. I try to do as much as I can too, but I know the mods do a really great job. I don't know why I worry so much about that. But look, there's other vehicles here. And I am going to try to go inside here. There's a guy there. He's probably an off duty. Yeah, he's got a badge. So let's get that number as well. It looks like Charlie Movie Hotel Charlie 24 on that. There's another one there. There's 6139. This is all out of District 3 off of Quebec and Alameda. So it looks like 246 UQV on that license. So I'm going to go over here away from everybody because I just don't trust anybody here, to be honest with you. They're taking pictures. There's no crime tape up per se, but there are vehicles here. And I am going to go over here to try to... You guys are welcome. Nice to have you here. There are more vehicles coming on in, and this guy's going to tell them about me. So if anything happens to me, then you guys have the exclusive of what happened to me here. Okay, and we got vehicle 9111, I believe. Vehicle 8122. There's another, maybe off duty or undercover. These guys are just standing around to get paid at this point for nothing. So hopefully the corporal or sergeant there will get them on their way. And you don't normally see on a crash this many people or this many police for a simple crash. I mean, something else happened here, and obviously I'm right because they took somebody into custody. So, you know, something else is afoot here. Maybe that person decided to flee. Maybe, you know, I mean, it's just speculation at this point, but there's a lot of possibilities here. But that's my best guess, is there was a crash there. And dude decided, maybe it was a stolen vehicle, and dude decided to run and got caught by the police, and now he's put in the back of that vehicle and on his way to jail. So, yeah, so there we go. Are we back? Could have been a car chase, Cinderella. Exactly. Mick T, welcome. Are we back? Give me a 5x5. Sorry, guys. This is a real spotty area for signal. Couldn't think of the word. Maybe they were doing something in the cemetery. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But I am going to ask for a... actually, let me go ask this cop here, since he's sitting in his vehicle. See if I can get an incident number. If he's in this. Yeah, he's in here. It's a vehicle 6139. Let's see if this guy will give me an incident number in his card. And it's all blocked off here, so I'm good. Hey, officer, can I get an incident number for what happened here? Is the public safe now that everything... Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Officer Brian Knapp. So that was really good. I've run into Knapp before. He's a decent guy. So let me get away from him. I don't like being near cops with guns. They're untrustworthy. Public was safe. So the public is safe. So if you're in the Denver area... this guy gave me the incident number. If you guys want to do your own follow-up, there's the incident number. I think it's pretty. 25-88431 for the record. So whatever happened here, I'll try to find out for you all and give you as many follow-ups as possible. Sometimes it's not always easy to do so. Hey, are we back yet? Can anybody hear me? Anybody hear me yet? Okay. Let me tell you guys what just happened. This guy almost fucking ran me over, and unfortunately, I know the stream was buffering, but it was a fucking cop, of course. And I didn't go back and get the license plate. I read it off, but it was completely buffering. That's a cop right there. He's looking at me and talking about me. There's a cop over here. I'm gonna step over here. I can't see who it is. This cop almost ran me over. That one in the white car next to that truck. So hopefully he comes back this way. Leslie, welcome. Holy shit, guys, that was fucking wackadoodle. I was just on the other side of this fence, walking this way. This cop comes in here, hot, with lights on, comes that way, almost runs me over. I had to step aside really quick, and now he's over there parked, and I don't know what the ones that was parked over here. I have to nope, there's the other car. So it was one brand new. It was the one that I saw come in from over here. He came in hot over here with his lights, and he went this way, and instead of just taking a right and going over there to where he is, he pulled this way where I was trying to knock me over. It was really crazy. So that piece of shit is a special piece of shit. Sorry for my language. So that's just what can happen out here, guys, is stuff like that. That was totally unnecessary and crazy. Luckily, I was agile enough, even though I'm a bigger dude, to move out of the way. Otherwise, I would have been creamed. And these guys are still standing around on taxpayer dollar here. So I understand why these guys are here. Let's see if I can see what's going on over here without fucking up the signal. The cars are still there. So I understand why all these ones are here. But I don't understand why all those ones are still here. "100% King Bluto." I mean, he just came in and hotly went this way to try to hit me. I don't know what he would have accomplished if he hit me. They probably would have said that I was in their way, obviously. And then after he took a sharp turn this way, he took a sharp turn that way. So, you know, what I'm saying is true. If there's a dash cam on that, which there probably would have been because the lights were on, unless he turned them off real quick to try to sneak one in on me. What a piece of shit that guy is. But you still got people standing around over here. Just absolutely doing nothing but standing around. They have no reason to still be here. That whatever happened is over, you know? So, oh, here's a guy coming up. Let's see if he says anything to me. Hopefully not. Okay, good. He's not going my way. Nompic, welcome. If you're just joining, there was a crash that happened here on Alameda in Quebec. It's right behind this mess here. I don't want to move too much because signal is really shoddy here. But there was a black truck that was smashed and a white van that was smashed over just on the other side here, you know, where I'm kind of pointing. And there was another vehicle parked here, another police vehicle, and they had a gentleman in handcuffs that had a red and black flannel shirt that was put into that car, vehicle number 8122, jettisoned that way to the other exit over there on the way to jail, I'm assuming. And that's as much as I know. I mean, it's all speculation. I mean, obviously the guy either ran or, you know, had something to hide or something of that nature. And I got a hair in my eye, so bear with me a second. One of my own hairs is in my eye. Fuzzy, welcome. Nice to have you here. Maybe he was dead drunk. Yeah, of course, Bluto. I mean, that always is happening here. Waste of tax dollars. Looks like they're kind of milling it about now. I am curious about this other one. probably is not going to come this way because I do want to get the license plate on that because I will put in a complaint there. But if I can get it, if not, I mean, that's just going to have to be one that just goes by the wayside. And I hate that, but the signal is so spotty here. I don't want to lose you all because actually right now I'm actually kind of afraid, that these guys might try something. So yeah, we're just going to hang out until these guys leave, and then I'll feel safer about things, and then I'll leave myself. But especially that idiot over there. You and your donkey? Well, maybe you're hiding something on your donkey. Take your word for it, Blue Unicorn, that your donkey isn't hiding something for you. uh, yeah, see, that's just what I was asking, Fuzzy. That donkey is kind of suspicious. I think we have Raz now, Fuzzy. I think we need to shake down Blue Unicorn. Oh, here's the other one. He's got to join the fray over here. It's not bad enough that you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cops standing around. You need another one to join the fray. And he's getting out of the vehicle, of course. So there's that. By the way, it's really cold. And to buttress what I was talking about in my earlier stream, my day off. Not so much for a day off, right? Um, a cup of coffee would be really nice right now, or hot chocolate. I'd prefer hot chocolate. Hit the like button. That would be super helpful. Buttphone, welcome. I'm afraid of a certain someone. Are the initials like a bra size butt phone? Like maybe a DD possibly? Is that who you're afraid of? It's okay. You're safe here. This is a safe chat. Everything's safe here. That's another cop apparently. So let me go ahead and get this license plate. Yeah, that's another off-duty cop. So that's what I'm saying. There were at least 14, 15 of them here. Okay, here's this guy. Let's see if he says anything to me. Another police officer. Traffic unit. This is a big one, guys. There was some undercover cops here. There was some off-duty cops here. Like something big time happened here. I did get the incident number, which is good. I'll try to follow up with that later. Here comes the officer that actually did a really good job. This guy did a really good job. Thanks. Of giving me normally they give me a hard time. So that was really cool of that officer. Officer Knapp, I believe. And I think I've run into Knapp before. And he's got his lights on. He's probably turned his lights off now. No emergency. Emergency's over. Either that or use it to get into traffic and then turn them off. Let's see if he does the right thing. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe he's got another call. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe he forgot that his lights are on too. I don't know. All right. Maybe a hot chocolate. I don't know. I've had too much caffeine today. So, hot chocolate would really, really nice. It's like probably 20 degrees out here right now. What are you yapping about? Somebody yelling at me. So, just here to report. That's all. Doesn't have to be contentious. See, I just went up to the officer and he gave me the incident number. That's all I wanted. I knew he wasn't going to tell me what happened here, but for some reason I just don't trust this scene now that I'm here by myself and I don't have the greatest of signal. Like that, this could be a little contentious for me. So I'm just gonna stand back. I know my limitations. I don't have backup here. KDOT's not here. So I just don't want one of these situations where something goes on and I don't have at least, I have you guys for witnesses, but they can do anything with my phone. So, you know what I mean? Like if they decide to snatch me up and and stuff. I'm just hoping that, I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to do, not talk to me, which is great. I'm just reporting, and obviously a lot of this is speculation, et cetera, et cetera. But you know, this is something definitely major happened here, though, because you don't have at least 14 cops, a lot of them, and probably three, four, five other off-duty cops come, and like this one who's just there. Which, by the way, I mean, let's see if I can get a zoomed-in picture. I don't know what that license plate is, but that's an off-duty cop. And if he's dumb enough to pull his car like that, I mean, I had no idea that he was an off-duty. This one's an off-duty one too. Charlie, I did this one before. Charlie Motel Hotel 024, I believe. It's early in the video. But that one right there is another off-duty one. You know, so there were at least three or four. I believe that truck is also an off-duty one too. They wouldn't just be sitting there for nothing with the engine on. So there have been at least 2 or 3 unmarked, and at least 3, by my count, off-duty cops here. So this is something more than a normal crash. So yeah, Bob, nice to have you here in chat. Jesse, nice to have you here as well. This is possibly a chase, like Matthew said. I have no idea, but here's the truck. I'll zoom in here for you guys. There's also a van that's right. Let's see if I can point right there. There's another van there that's right behind that truck that's involved in the crash. But it was a fairly major crash. And there was a gentleman that was put into a patrol car right here. I did get that patrol number. It's 8122. And he obviously taken away to jail for something. So he obviously was involved with whatever happened over here. But I believe the crash was peripheral to what was really going on. There's a reason that they're all in there. So maybe this person was hiding out in the cemetery. And ooh, this would make a good scary movie, like a good slasher movie, right? Like the guy tries to hide in the cemetery and the police come, and it's all dramatic at the end, the climax, and you know, they capture him and put him in the car. Get your ass in there, you know, type of thing. Yeah, Jesse, you know me. I'm trying to do what I can. Now that I'm kind of back on a full-time basis, you'll be seeing probably more of these videos, even though today is my day off. There's an unmarked vehicle right there. So let's get the license plate on that. Alpha Indigo November 096 is one of them. So that's if you're in Denver, that's an unmarked vehicle. They're pretty easy to spot, those ones. It's the off-duty cops in their personal vehicles that's pretty tough. So I'm sure there's rules and regulations against that shit right there. But that's nothing that I'm going to worry about at the moment. I'm just worried about safety right now. You know how they always say they're worried about their safety? I should just tell the guy to get his hands out of his pockets for my safety. Get your hands out of your pocket. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, it's Fairmount, Jesse. So it's on the east side, Alameda and Quebec. I'm sure you know where that's at. Yeah, if his hands were in his pocket, I was going to say, get your hands out of your pocket for my safety. I just want to make sure nobody holds me accountable. Just in case, DCK, Delta Charlie Kilo, let's see, Delta Charlie, or I'm sorry, Oscar Charlie Kilo 026, just in case. That guy was there for an awful long time. And I believe he was another off-duty cop in that truck, because he was there for an awful long time. Maybe another sergeant, but they're still standing around just wasting taxpayer money. I'm sure all the crime is solved in Denver, right? I mean, we got 4, 5, 6 cops here, so I'm assuming all the crime in Denver is just taken care of and done, and the city can rest easy tonight because all the crime is done. I mean, it's definitely apparent, right? Look at this. Yeah, get your hands out of your pocket for my safety. And that's what I wanted to say that, but I don't want to be a dick. Now, nobody's been an asshole to me here at this scene, and that's not what I'm about. I'm a mirror. I reflect what I get. So the one cop just no problem gave me the incident number. So the only problem I have is just them standing around doing nothing. You know, I wish they would just get into their vehicles and go solve some crime or go patrol, or I'm sure District 3 would appreciate if you guys got back in your car and jetted out of here and solved some crime, or did something other than stand around in a cemetery wasting taxpayer dollars. You know what I'm saying? In that chat? Hard for your money. You're working hard for your money. Hold on. Let me zoom in. Working hard for your money and you just can't get it right. Denver cops wasting tax dollars. Wasting your tax dollars. Wasting those tax dollars because they don't give a shit. All right, here's another one. Looks like ZEO046, I believe. I don't know. I caught it on camera. Z Echo Oscar 480. There we go. Got that off-duty one. They don't work hard for their money. They stand around. There you go. That's better. That makes more sense. Look, this guy is so arrogant. He thinks that the city, yeah, good. Wait for somebody to. Oh, look, he's so mad that I took his license plate. Woo! So mad. I don't care. You're in public, buddy. I agree, Blue Unicorn. I mean, but honestly, they should be solving crime. You know, I mean, they solve. I mean, nationally, the number is like 2%. And that's probably over-reported. You know, that's probably being kind. You know, but 2% of all crime, man. I mean, come on. You know, later on, I'm going to talk to you guys about something that happened to me with my car, with the shark, that, I won't give you guys super detailed stuff on it, but it lends to the same type of thing. You know, I mean, I know who did whatever they did, and, it's just, I don't know, it's just a whole fucking mess. But I'll talk to you guys later. Different time when shit gets worked out. When they say 2 to 20% Blue Unicorn, they're talking about specific things. I mean, the high end is 20%, and that's things for like, it's not even like big things like burglary or anything like that. It's like, I mean, it's for like mundane, stupid shit, So those numbers skew the actual number, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's about 2%. I would put it in the range of 2%, maybe even 1%. Of all crimes, like if you combine the United States. Now, there are certain counties that are really good at it, like the smaller counties might be better at solving certain crimes. Here, let's make sure I don't get in trouble here. I don't want any BS. This guy's coming at me. I just want to make sure he's getting in this car and not going to give me a hard time. So, okay, good. Ooh, it looks like this one was involved. Look at this. Okay, so that puts a different spin on things. That vehicle might have been involved in this crash here, like doing a pit maneuver or some shit. This leads to more of a chase. You see that vehicle is just totally trashed, the front end there. So they might have been in pursuit of that truck or that van, most likely the truck, and that's why that truck is spun around. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, that looks like a pit maneuver for sure. Yeah, you're right, Fuzzy. That's a pit maneuver. So I'm guessing the car was coming this way, right? The car was coming like this way, and they pit maneuvered it. It spun out there. This is just me, just speculating now. And then it hit the van on the other side, and it just rested there. You see what I'm saying? Like that's plausible. Maybe the van got spun around too, or they could have possibly been coming this way, and same type of scenario. You know, the cop had to. Nobody ever has to do anything. You know, it's just what that cop decided to do. Um, yeah, it does look like a pit maneuver for sure. So, I mean, that might be the answer there. I don't know. I'll try to follow up on this for you guys. I can't promise anything. They've been really sticklers about giving any type of info. This one's going to be under investigation for a while, I'm guessing. But probably about a month from now, I'll put in a request to find out what's going on here, or what happened here, off of Quebec and basically Virginia, I want to say, is that street there, and at the Fairmont, on the side of the Fairmont cemetery, Fairmount Cemetery. So, you know, I mean, so that makes a little more sense. That brings a little more context to everything. So, yeah. But again, we're just standing around. I don't know what the standing around stuff is. I should go over there and say, hey guys, let's get to work. You know. Yeah, see that accident, they'd have two vehicles off traffic, get statements, get the cars out of here, and then they'd be done. But since it involved one of their own, they got 20 cops out of here. One doing a pit maneuver, and of course you have to have half of Denver come out and check it out because it happened to one of them. So, it is super cold out here. I hope you guys appreciate the work that I'm doing. If you do, please hit that thumbs up. I try to get you guys the latest and greatest on the streets of Denver and Aurora. I didn't have a problem here. I mean, the that was just sitting in the car, which I don't blame him because it's like freezing stuff out here. I don't want to say the word, might have kids listening. Really respectful. Said, here you go. Gave me his card, Officer Knapp. Like I said, I've run into Officer Knapp before. And if I remember correctly, if it's the same Officer Knapp, which it did look like it, he was A-OK then, and he was A-OK here. He just gave me the incident number, no problem. So, Chief Thomas, if you're watching, which I know sometimes my stuff gets back to you, very good job by Officer Knapp just to give me the incident number and not give me a hassle or a hard time or anything of that nature. So that was really, really cool. I didn't have to go off on anybody or reflect anything that was given to me. It was just simple, quick, no problem. I wasn't, asking what happened here, although I probably should have. Maybe he would have given me a little more info. Or maybe not. They mostly don't. So as long as I get the incident number, I'm pretty happy with that, because from the incident number, you can get a lot of information as long as something isn't still under investigation. So we'll wait at least 2 weeks to get the information on this particular incident. Remember, it happened February 20th at approximately 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Nompic, nice to have you in here. I don't know if I said hi to you. If I missed you, I'm sure my mods gave you a rousing standing ovation for coming on in to chat. Well, maybe not that, but at least said hi to you. And that's really cool. I appreciate the support. I haven't been doing a lot of content lately, but now I'm kind of back. So you obviously know that, because normally Thursday I try to take off. Even though if I'm not on camera, I'm still doing stuff behind the scenes. But, this was pretty major. So we'll try to figure out what's going on here for you guys and give you guys the latest on the streets of Denver and on the streets of Aurora. and the Denver metro area. KDOT and I are the true Denver metro kings when it comes to reporting and, figuring out stuff in those areas. So hope you guys sub to KDOT too. Shout out to DJ KDOT the Party, my brother from another, and dear friend. All the mods in here obviously are doing great work, and we're back, baby. We're back to 100%. Like, it's so cold out here, but yet I'm so warm and fuzzy inside, because you guys are here, and I feel emboldened, and my resolve is better. And I had a lot of shit happen to me lately that precluded me from getting you guys the scoops on the streets of Denver. But hopefully we can have more content like this, more smooth content like this. And oh, look at this guy. He's got some milk that he's bringing into his vehicle. I don't know why he was grocery shopping, but shout out to that guy. 4408 is the, here, let's see if I can get, I'm telling Bernie. There's another unmarked vehicle here. Let's get this license plate, 674YQX, I believe. I don't know. But that was another one. See, there was a lot of unmarked. I knew there was something weird. Anytime you see a lot of unmarked or undercover or stuff like that, like something different happens on a crash. You know what I mean? You don't normally get this much activity for just a crash. And then, of course, you see this and then you understand why. And that one has a flat tire. So yeah, that vehicle is going to be towed on out of here too at taxpayer expense, obviously. Because one weird thing I found out, like if a police vehicle gets a flat tire, they're not allowed to change the tire. They don't even have a flat tire, like a spare tire with them, which never made any sense to me. Like be a man, police officers, change that fucking tire. It's not that big of a deal. You put a jack underneath, put another tire on, and if you have to call in and say, hey, I had to put another tire on, I'm coming in to grab another vehicle, then so be it. It looks like they finally decided to stop wasting taxpayer money and decide to get back on in, which that probably should be the case. Gloria. I hope you sing that. You could sing the hell out of that song, Blue Unicorn. I haven't heard a song that Blue Unicorn has sang yet that I didn't enjoy. So make sure you check out Blue Unicorn on his channel if you like good original music as well as cover songs to a lot of great bands. He does a fucking great job of doing "Love Is a Battlefield" by Pat Benatar. I always like to hear that, and Blue is always a very, very accommodating. Great version of that song. Operation, I believe it's called Operation BS. Blue Unicorn. I probably butchered that off the top of my head, but he's got a lot of great music that's relevant to today and exactly what I'm doing. So Blue's awesome. So Johnny, this was crazy. There was a crash here involving that truck and a van that's on the other side of it, and I'm assuming what are you taking a picture of me for? Look at this wackiness. Maybe they're taking a picture of the car. Oh no, okay, I thought he was taking a picture of me, but he's on the phone. But that obviously it's fairly obvious to me. I don't know if the truck was coming this way or that way, but there was a pit maneuver placed on that truck by that police vehicle, and that's why there was so many cops here. There were at least 14 marked cars and at least 4 by my count. I could be wrong, there could have been more, 4 unmarked vehicles plus at least 2 or 3 off-duty police that all converged on this scene here, and it was pretty wacky. I'm just waiting for everybody to clear out so I can get the hell out of here. It's really cold and kind of want to go, but I mean the signal's kind of spotty, so I'm staying where where the signal is. Otherwise, I'd be right up there asking why they're taking so long. But it's a little chilly out here, so I'm probably going to end this real soon. But there you go. Hellgear, thank you so much. I am freezing, Hellgear. I'm not going to lie. It's like 20 degrees out here, like literally. Like it's probably a little bit cooler if anybody can find the Denver temperature. That's what I'm dealing with right now. The vehicle has some damage to it. The police vehicle, I think it has a flat tire or a tire that's on its way to being flat. So there was a pit maneuver here, I'm guessing. That's why that, I mean, it's pretty obvious that truck spun out. And, you know, I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not going to say I'm right, but I'm going to guess that my instincts are correct. And you folks' instincts in there, like Fuzzy, that there was a pit maneuver, and that's what happened there. And it involved, you know, the other van over there, and then that truck. They did put a guy in a vehicle over here in handcuffs, a patrol car, and you know, took him off to jail. So I don't exactly know what happened, but I mean, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna read your question here. Thanks, Hellgear. Why move and hide the cop car but not the others? The other cars not moved, just the cop car. That's a great question, and that's why it's important for people like me to be out here to recording this. So at least there's some record of that. Now, I am going to get the information because now my interest is peaked enough to where this is fairly important. So I'll probably wait a couple weeks because I know if I put in a request, let's say I go tomorrow to headquarters and I put in a request to get the information on this incident, they're going to tell me it's still under investigation. We can't give you anything. So I'll wait until it cools down to where I think there's enough time that has passed that I can get more information for you guys. That's part of what I do. I can't always get that information because, like, I mean, think about how many things that I report on. Like, I can't always go and get the information. Now, when I give you guys the incident number, you guys are more than welcome to put in a request anonymously from an email that you guys have or things of that nature. You don't have to give your personal information. You can do this from anywhere in the country. You can go to Denver's website. Make sure you're using a VPN so they don't get your IP address as well. But you can request information like this. You know, so when I show you these numbers on screen, you guys yourselves can be your own reporter if you really are curious and want to find out really what's going on here. It's a good way of getting information, sometimes even before I do, or the general public in general. So yeah, that's a great point, and I appreciate you know, all that. So yeah, just feel free to do it on your own, on your own computers or phones. I highly recommend putting a VPN, you know, in there. You don't want to be on any list or anything. But yeah, would be great in you know, masking wherever you live or your IP address and stuff like that, and you can get the information yourself on an incident like this. Now, this is a little weird. Now, I see what you're saying, Ellie. Like, that car was that police patrol car definitely was over there originally. Why the secrecy over here? You see? So it's stuff like that that makes you really, really wonder, you know? Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, it's important for me to get all this on camera so that way we can find more to the story later. Now, obviously, the cop's narrative is going to be different from the guy that got put inside the car. There's no doubt he was doing something weird, or there was a warrant, or something of that nature, you know, hence the pit maneuver. But I mean, he might have a completely different perspective than what the cops have on this whole incident, and they might even deny the pit maneuver. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to get a lot of this documentation going. Yeah, I got all the information I need, Johnny. If you look at the beginning, I think I got everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this stream running while I get out of here. It's getting a little bit too chilly. My back is kicking my ass, and the cold doesn't help. So, I gotta try to get across this madness here, which is really extremely difficult to do. But I'm gonna keep you guys on for investors. I agree. Seriously, God, I don't want to cross, guys. It's way too difficult to cross here right now. Um, when I get over here, we might be able to get a better look at what's going on. Uh, it's really weird. That guy's a cop, I believe, and he's got his wife and kids there. I don't want to get the kids on there, but I don't really no way to kind of avoid it. Maybe it was